Right there, you could see that there's a speed camera coming up. Like, I wonder how does the state feel about that? Like, they've got, the technology now, the cameras that they've set up in order to ticket you for speeding. Like, now the cars tell you exactly where they are. So basically, I'm passing that speed camera right about now. It's right there. Yeah. Look at that. That's $50 worth of tickets that you don't want to pay. I just want you to see New York City. Look how difficult it is to park your nice car in New York City. If you have a nice car, like, how do you park in New York City? Look at this. This guy got the EQE and the EQE SUV right there. And you got to park. This is what it looks like you parking in New York. Look at this shit. Look at this. Now me, what I did was I parked across next to a Chinese food restaurant. So let me just get across the street. Watch out for these drivers. Supposedly we're supposed to have a really bad thunderstorm. So I'm trying to get off the streets and the road. But yeah, this is what it, man, you park over here in New York. Look at this. You got to worry about this guy right here with this light. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, hi. No, that's okay. All right. I'm sure you are. All right. Oh, so I'm trying to get up out of here for this rainstorm. Got a rainstorm incoming. Rainstorm. Oh my God. Fuel truck. Got a rainstorm incoming. Yeah, you can't have anything nice. All right, so let's get up out of here. But man, I imagine you got an $80,000, $85,000 EQE SUV, and you got to park it next to that horrible truck because the truck's making deliveries. That's just Range Rover. Oh, man, the letters are faded off of that damn shit. All right, yeah, you jerk off. You could have. Anyway. Yeah, oh, we're getting out of here. What's with this bus? Let's get around the bus. Yeah, all these double parked trucks. It's like you can't park your nice car over here. You got all these double parked trucks everywhere. So supposedly it's supposed to rain a lot, and we're probably going to get a lot of flooding. But we'll see how that turns out. Got a speed camera coming up, as you can see. Watch out for the speed camera. Look at that damn thing. Look at that damn thing. You ain't getting me, speed camera. I'm doing 20. You ain't getting me. I ain't paying you a dime more. Not a dime. Thank you, Google Maps. Ain't paying y'all a damn dime. Look at this guy. This guy doesn't know what side he wants to be on. I should blow at him. No, you stay. Yes, I don't know what the highway conditions are. Oh, no, in fact, yes, I do. The highway conditions suck. Look at all that red. I gotta drive through that. It's not really bad yet. It's still a little early, so it's not too bad, but it's bad. You know, when you see those thick red lines, yeah, you know you're in for a wait. This guy's from Idaho right here, according to his plate. So, yeah, crappy day. right. Yeah, it's like one of those days you don't feel like doing anything you don't have to do. You just want to go home and you just want to end the day. And it's only like 3 o'clock. Basically, I just want to go right home, just get right in my bed. I don't even want to be bothered. Is this truck going or not? No, he's not. All right. Jesus Christ. All right, so we'll just jump on the highway and we'll super cruise. Jump on the highway and just super cruise it home. I gotta say, the thing about driving an electric vehicle that's majorly different than driving a gas car, just one of them. When you drive a gas car, it's like, you try to drive conservatively because you know that you're going to burn up all your gas, especially if you have a gas guzzler like me. But the thing about it is those things have needles, and the needle gives you a good idea about full and empty and how much is, the middle of the tank, right? But when you drive one of these electric cars and you have an electric digital gauge, the electric digital gauge is, I'll say, more exact about what your range is. See, that needle doesn't exactly tell you exactly how far you can go. You just have a good idea how far you can go based on where the needle is, so long as it's calibrated. But with these digital range meters basically are telling you, yeah, okay, you have 168 miles, and then at that point you're out of power. Now, what I do know is they've set most of these vehicles so that if you're very low on range, that even if it goes to 0, you still have about 15 miles, because I think they did that as a basically it's a psychological, no, get over that line. Get over that line, the goddamn Toyota Matrix. Last thing I need is to hit one of them pieces of shit from the freaking 90s. But anyway, what was I saying? I was saying, these things, if they go to 0, you still have some range left. Like, there's a video now on YouTube where a dude takes a Cybertruck and he runs it all the way down to 0. And then from 0, it reduces the power available and it allows you to still coast a little bit. It allows you to still drive just a little bit before it will go to absolute 0. So what they've done is they usually set these cars so that, 0 doesn't mean 0. So this way, psychologically, you're in fear and you have the range anxiety, but you still have maybe about 15 miles to go. And in most cases, like for instance, if I was near 0, I know that I can still make it to one of my houses. So as long as I can make it to one of the houses, I keep one of these portable chargers in my trunk, and I can always charge at 110 volts. But if there's a place that had the NEMA 1450 in addition to my house, I could charge there too. So it's good to know that I can do that. So at this point, like, I'm in the middle lane. So what I'm going to do is turn off that heated steering wheel. I'm just going to hit super cruise and booyah, super cruising. We're super cruising it. So let's set it to, I don't know, what is that, 30 miles an hour maybe? Just sit back and enjoy, because I'm tired. I don't feel like driving no more. I'm tired. It's like somebody in my comments is like, oh, Americans are so lazy. They don't want to do anything. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Most of them don't want to work no more. Most of them don't want to do nothing. I don't even want to drive no more. So I just sit back and relax. I could speed it up just a little bit more. I think I'll put us up to about 45. No, well, okay, I'll try to put it up to about 50. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, 50 is good. Just super cruise. There you go. Just super cruise. So I signed in one of my what is it called? The Google accounts. I signed into this. And I have to say, so Google's a really good system. Oh shit, it wants me to take control because it's a sharp turn. It says, no, it says I was looking away for too long. This thing gives you about 10 seconds of looking away, and then it's like, nah, you gotta drive, bro. Because it doesn't, it doesn't like you not driving. It says, oh yeah, it says the Super Cruise can't find the lanes. You see the white lanes? It's really hard to see the white lanes, so the Super Cruise is having trouble seeing how bad these white lines are. So that is one reason why you'd have to drive it yourself. But yeah, I signed in. So that means that once you're signed in, this is how it looks. So it tells you how far you are to go to whatever house you've registered as home, and it tells you how far you are to go to whatever you've registered as work. And I believe 55%, I believe 55 and 54%, I think. I have to read up on what that actually means. I think this symbol means charging stations, yeah. So if I wanted to go to a charging station, you got Electrify America, and then it shows you where they are. So it shows you this is a super fast charger, Electrify America, and there's a charge point, EV Go, and it says this one's out of service. So fortunately, it keeps you up to date as to which one may be out of service. BP Pulse, so BP, British Petroleum, they're starting to charge stations in there or around their gas stations. That was something Shell started doing. Shell said, you know what, we already know that the future is electric vehicles. So even the gas station, this is one of the reasons why you don't have to worry about investing in gasoline and oil companies. You don't really have to worry, simply because they will diversify themselves. They'll make sure that they're on the winning side of electric vehicles and they're on the winning side of gas vehicles. So, Shell, BP, they're all basically starting to do it. So that's a good thing. But, yeah, these DC fast chargers, it's like, someday maybe I don't think I'll use a fast charger until Tesla opens up its charging network. Once Tesla opens up the network of superchargers, I think that's when I won't mind going to a DC supercharger. Because the bottom line is, yeah, it takes about 30 minutes. But the bottom line is, especially with weather like this, it's like, I'm not doing it. Now, I have 2 years, because I purchased this car, I have 2 years free of EV Go supercharging and charging or whatever. I'm pretty sure they're mailing me the, what is it called? They're mailing me the card. There's like a credit card or a digital card or something. And they're mailing it to me. And when I get it, I'll just hold it on to it in the car, and eventually I'll use it, So, 2 years of that. Man, that's a wide plane, man. That looks like a 777X. I'm probably wrong, but my God, that thing is wide. Well, it's a Delta, so I'm not sure. What happened now? Man, that thing was wide, man. That thing looked like that 777X. I'm not sure what other plane is that wide. I don't think that's a 787, but no, that really did look, but I could be wrong, because the 777X didn't enter service yet, from what I know. Yeah, so as long as everybody stays away from everybody else's bumper, we're all good. This guy has a freaking little Volvo. It's like, where are you? You're speeding, but where are you going? Like, where are you going? Like, what's the point? Just take it easy, bro. I don't get it. I'm actually still in the car, and it's still self-driving. But I popped in just to look at my stocks, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, look at Nvidia. We pulling a train, boy. Look at this. Nvidia this week. Nvidia was below $500 at the beginning of the week, and right now, $541. It's only, what is it, Tuesday? It's not even Wednesday yet. $541. Look at that. Oh my God. I got so many Nvidia shares before the stock split. We are up, up, up. Wow. Incredible. So I would imagine that Nvidia is also pulling up the others. So you got Google at 142. Amazon's 151. Intel is at 48, but that's still up from where I got it. I got Intel really cheap, so I don't even care. And Micron is down by $2. And then you got TSM, Taiwan Semiconductors is still at about 101. And I was telling you, that's actually worth buying. They do pay a 1.8% dividend right now. Now, so long as China doesn't try to take them over, we're good. You got Roku, oil, Goodyear tire. I did recommend, I was like, yeah, you should also buy into tires. Ford, Stellantis, and GM are down. And then when you go to, I'm not worried about the electric vehicles, because as you know, like I was taking a look at the Fisker Ocean, and Fisker's stock is right now, it's $1.19. I'm hoping that the Ocean helps Fisker to pull away from bankruptcy, because the thing about it is, I think the Ocean's a nice vehicle. It's a nice little Model Y competitor, and I think that's the car they should have started with, but they started with that stupid Rivero, which nobody really either could afford or would afford. Nobody wanted that. But the other thing, my bank stocks and my, what is it called, my credit card stocks, MasterCard, Visa, American Express, for the most part, some of them look like they're in the red, but that's not a problem. I'm not worried about it, because I got them when they were dirt cheap, so I'm not even worried about it. And MasterCard is way up, because I got MasterCard a long time ago. Visa I got a long time ago, American Express. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. So I'm happy to be seeing this. Man, this Nvidia, I told you, this technology, this AI stock, it's funny because I listen to Peter Schiff and I listen to Maverick of Wall Street, and the dude is just both of them are too skeptical. Like, I'm sorry, like this whole thing about the market like crashing completely, we've had like 3 market crashes and it hasn't crashed beyond the point of return. Yes, there have been corrections. Yes, there have been flash crashes, but it hasn't really destroyed itself. And every single time I put money in a crash, I've only come out like better. So it's like Maverick of Wall Street, I just think he's a little bit too skeptical of these stocks, especially the dividend payers. And the way I'm seeing is Warren Buffett's 100% right. Warren Buffett, with the dividend stock investment over time, he's definitely got the better strategy. I'm sorry. That's the better strategy. That's what it is. And like I was telling y'all, I made a video. You can look back through my videos. I made a video called Bet on Chips. And that was before Nvidia blew up. And I didn't even realize Nvidia was going to blow up. I knew that they were going to grow. I just didn't know they were going to blow up. This right here is blowing up. There's a good pot. Now, let me tell you, if this keeps going the way it's going, and it gets like to 1,000 or close to 1,000, they may have to do another stock split. Because that's one of the things that I've been noticing. Most of these companies, when they get like real high, what they do is they do stock splits for excitement, like to generate more excitement and to generate more investment. And especially when you're looking at, say, Microsoft. I was expecting Microsoft to try to do a stock split. But let me tell you, all of my stocks, I'm not selling nothing. I'm holding everything. All the dividend payers, I'm not selling nothing. Not selling nothing. That's just what it is. I'm looking at a Ford Raptor next to me. But we're doing pretty good. The car's doing its thing. Car's driving itself. It's feeling good, man. And see, this is the thing. I'm like all these people, they talking about the Bitcoin mania. It's like, first of all, until Bitcoin gets back to 68,000, I don't even want to hear it, because as far as I'm concerned, all the people that bought in and then watched their money disappear. First of all, I'm not invested in it. I'm sorry. My strategy is the reason why right now I'm rolling an electric Cadillac on 22s. So as far as I'm concerned, no, I'm going to stick to my strategy, I'm gonna stick right to it because my strategy is kicking ass. I bought a house on my strategy, and I'm rolling 22s in the rain in an electric damn Cadillac. Like, that's just crazy. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm sticking to my strategy. And by the way, there was a troll on my channel tried to, oh, you don't travel. You're not a passport guy. You're a passport holder or some bullshit. Yeah, well, when I fire this camera up to make my video, getting on that ANA business class, and we're flying to Bali, and I'm flying and I'm in the air for freaking like 20 hours or whatever it is. Yeah, I want you to tell me all that bullshit then. Like the mere fact that it's amazing, these trolls, they're just hilarious. But I dropped $8,000 that I made in oil stock to go to Bali and Singapore on business class, and these trolls are trying to make fun. Oh, you're not the passport leader. You just the passport holder. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. So if that's what you say, when I make that video, which will be coming pretty soon, I'm not going to tell you exactly when because I don't want nobody knowing exactly when I leave or exactly when I plan on leaving. But the bottom line is, it's like you're gonna have a hard time talking shit when I'm in the air, when I'm in 30,000 feet, sipping champagne. Be thanks to these stocks. Nvidia is gonna pull the train, and I'm gonna be on that train. The question is, where are you gonna be?